morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is another Friday in paradise. Can you believe it? Some days it's like, wow, it all moves so quickly, doesn't it? Friday the 8th of where are we? September 23. Good morning, Maven. Good morning, Italian Macho, Karama. Let's see, is that it? Karama. Keto Mike, Marvin Malley, and Shayar. Great day in God's paradise. It's a great day. I'm not working today. I'm actually traveling to the Western Borough, Massachusetts, go look at some real estate for opening a CNY Fertility Center. Excited about that. Working on Virginia, working on Orlando, working on all around the country. It takes time. Donnie, how you doing, my friend? It's a great day. Thank you, sir, for that wonderful good morning wish. Deathly Seaweed, good morning. Transferred it with you last Friday in Syracuse. Hope to collaborate with you soon. Karma Tattoo Taylor, me too, by the way. Good morning, New Jersey. Lynn Essence, good morning. Nick George, 17, how you doing? Paulin Coley, good morning, 72. Nick George, 17, thanks. DJ Oliver, great day in God's paradise. How's everyone doing today? I'm also going to be in New York on Saturday at the, this is the Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome Conference in New York City. It is 8:30 to 4:30 at the 8000 Utopia Parkway, Jamaica, New York. And I'm on a panel going to talk about PCOS and infertility and keto carnivore and all sorts of great things that I think are really, really helpful and important. So if you're there, come say hi. Even if you're not at the panel discussion, love to chat. Jawbone Sinus Heights from South Shore, Massachusetts, feeling so good every day. Runabout 36, East Grand Rapids. Doug Owens, great day. Keto Mike, how you doing? All right. Marvin Malley, East Texas, kindness is love. With the work boots on. And remember, stay positive every single day. I wrote failure is feedback and move forward on every day. And if you think in a positive way of everything that happens in your life, wow, most amazing. Karma, thank you for being attentive and responsive. I know you're busy, very much appreciated. I'll be flying out soon, hopefully. God bless you, my friends. And Kiltz is always busy, but I'm alive to be busy. I'm not here to sort of like lounge around. I got to do something, right? Charcy, Jerome, Dykstra, Clark Peacock, Amy Perrin. We're taking a walk with Amy Ken Brimmer, Elizabeth Beckman, Jonathan Fay, Roberta Brown, Lewis Henry Mitchell, and Hans Schmidt. And if you're on the Mighty Tribe, lots of conversation going on back and forth between everyone, by the way. It is really awesome. We're learning from each other. I'm not bringing the expertise. You are, because you're bringing your experience of how keto, carnivore, fasting, faith, positivity, help build your life and how putting your boots on every day and going to work. I can soon do IVF. Ruthie, I am having a baby. That's what you want to focus on. I'm having a baby. I'm having a baby. I've had a baby. As if it is and it shall be that or better. Keto Mike from Tampa Bay. How you doing, Keto Mike? Great day in God's paradise. God is good. God is great. God is in everything. That's it. It's so amazing, right? Let's see. Jonathan Fay, Fishkill, New York. Woo-ha! Amy Perrin taking a walk in Maine, Roberta Brown. And listen, if you look at Amy Perrin's stuff, YouTube, lots of great stuff as a type 1 diabetic to teach all of us how carnivore and ketovore and fat, all those things are really great. Great. Promo Mike, thanks a lot. Dan's Carnivore Ship, good morning from South Dakota. Great day in God's paradise. What are you thinking? What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? I know right now you're listening to Kiltz in the morning, 5 a.m., a little morning positivity, just checking in with everyone, make sure everyone's doing great. Troubles are part of the trails of life, trials and tribulations, seafoods that must be avoided on keto, deathly seaweed. I don't eat fish very often. You know, if you go to the sardines or anchovies, those are probably better, but I kind of think they stink. I do ribeye steak, fatty meat, some burgers, but and I love the liver and bone marrow and bone broth. But, there's lots of them, but the rawer, the better. And you want to eat the fat part of it. That's critical. And probably the organ meats, which we're not eating. Fort Worth, James Lewis, thanks again. Anthony Nicello, another amazing day in God's paradise. I had my good friend Steve Datz over for dinner last night, served him ribeye steak from Snake River a blue cheese butter, and the grease from the pan. We scooped it on there. Oh, it was rocking amazing. And I did have a little bit of Kiltz's ice cream. He couldn't stay for that. But let's see. April Shorner, good morning to you from New Jersey. Tony, let's see. Tutterow. Thank you very much. Weston, Florida. Roberta Brown, Kiltzy's Mighty Tribe, some more to place. Again, we're all sharing our trials and tribulations and our troubles and finding how each of us maybe can share what you did and how your journey has been. Because the beauty is the more people we get their stories, we then get some highlights of what people have experienced and how they've done better. Let's see. Luna. Doing my first IVF out of the country in a few months, kind of scared. We do IVF in America cheaper than anywhere else in the world, pretty much. You might take a look at CNY Fertility. Now, Luna, if you haven't already, we're here, glad to help you. And if you're traveling from out of the country, because we see a lot of people from out of the country that are coming to CNY Fertility, affordability, access, quality, and integrating Eastern and Western medicine and nutrition also, by the way. Melissa, let's see. How you doing, my friend? Kristen Valentin Toro. Again, thanks for coming in. Rhonda Britt, how you doing today? It's a great day in God's paradise. A little Wayne Dyer. Listen to Wayne Dyer. I was listening to a book this morning. Let's get to the book. Always love to share the books that I'm listening to. You got to listen to books. You got to read books. You got to The Dare Matrix by Les Brown. The Dare Matrix by Les Brown. Let me see if I can get that. Hold on a second. Les Brown, we got many others here. Hold on.
There's no big mystery or secret.
Come on.
We all set goals.
Nope. Not going to do it. Let's see. More to it. Title details. Let's see if it's going to give me everything. Unlock the vault to release the vision of your life. Les Brown, Jim Rohn, Joe Vitale, and many others. It's really great stuff. I always love listening to the stories that are coming from others who have had challenges and give inspiration every day. This is a life of inspiration, right? Ready, Jay, Doug Owens, live videos every day. Check the guys. I have to check you guys. Check us out, cnyfertility.com. Every single day. My golf game. I'm a native golfer, not attached to outcome. I love playing golf with my buddies, and I'm a great long driver. But when it comes to the chips and the putts, I need some practice. But I don't play enough because. But I love hanging out with my buddies. Johnny Midas from the desert, Kiltzy in the morning. Elizabeth Garcia from Maryland. How you doing, my friend? A great day in God's paradise. Thank you for stopping in for the minute, the 5 minutes, the hour of power. Lewis Henry Mitchell, Super Doc. You guys are all super human beings, by the way. And the more you realize that your vision, your thoughts create everything in your life, the more you begin to guide your life in gratitude, right? Ready and willing to learn every day. Give gratitude. Again, thank you for your comments. I appreciate it. The likes, the subscribes, the shares. Really, really critical and important for all of us. Let's see. Know that all the abundance you want is already here. You just have to tune in. This is from Wayne Dyer. Even if you don't know what you should be doing or what your mission is, you need to practice creating that vision anyway. The trick to life is doing something. Right? Get your work boots on, Marvin Mallet. And boots first, everything else comes second, and just get out the door. This is the get-up game, right? This is the get-up game. And you are as special as everyone and anyone else. Everyone else. So failure feedback forward on. Failure feedback forward on. I've failed and failed and failed and failed and failed. Through failure, you learn. You take feedback. You're moving forward. But you see, the problem is so many people think, I'm a failure. I can't do that. And that's the wrong wisdom. So those who fail mean they got up and they went and did something. That's what we want to do out in life, right? Good morning. One living daughter. I'm 21 since then. I've had 2 losses, 6 weeks. And one ectopic. Do you think IVF would be a good option for if the blood work and hysteroscopy came back normal? MC 2512. Absolutely. But go to Amazon and download the CNY Fertility Family Building Guide, and Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore. Rock solid, amazing things that will really be helpful for you, MC. Linda's living well. Hello from rural New Hampshire. I'm fantastic today. It's a great day in God's paradise. I'm flying with Grant out to meet some people in Westboro to look at a CMI fertility location in Massachusetts. Really brick and mortar. All right, Ellen Barlock, good morning. Look forward to you every day. Carnivore is the way to go. More people should listen. We're the examples that are teaching and sharing. You know, I'm giving this a little bit of a Q&A session in New York on tomorrow on polycystic ovarian syndrome, which I called plant-caused ovarian sickness. So simple. We've been duped and we're dumb. No disrespect to any of us, by the way. It's amazing. Chelsea Gore, good morning, tribe, from new all over this globe, right? Again, carnivore is the way, but you know, you're going to think, well, gee, carnivore is fatty meat, and they say fatty red meat is not good for you. Well, they want you to be weak and meek. That's all. You see, as long as you eat the plants, you become the predator. And as long as you eat the plants, you become preyed upon by the predators that are called plants. That's all, right? The plants are the predators and we be the prey. Let's see, PCOS healing with carnivore, Chelsea, and your experience with polycystic ovarian syndrome and keto and carnivore is really helpful for me, by the way. So maybe in the Mighty Tribe or just on our YouTube, Instagram, all those places, put your experience how keto and carnivore helped. I think it's like carnivore is like the rock solid top of the line. And don't forget, if you're visiting anyone in the hospital or you've been in the hospital, take a picture of the food they're giving you. And just it lines up with the fact that they are keeping us addicted to the plants. And then they're giving us the drugs that make us feel good momentarily. And so you always need to go back to the drugs. That's it. X, go, J, C, A, J, X. Love doing carnivore, did it for 2 months and had amazing results. Let's see, but got hit with a bad case of diverticulitis. Doctor blamed on carnivore. You dumping oxalates, the toxins. That's what's happening. It takes 3 to 6 months, and you may still have a lot of damage that's healing in the gut. That is for sure crazy. Carnivore is kick-ass amazing. Eating carnivore and my cycle came back within 2 months. Chelsea Gore. Share it in the tribe. We need your stories. This is critical. I'm not going out there and writing a scientific paper and saying, see, man, it'll never get the light of day. But the more we share it in the tribe, and then people who come like those people in the tribe, they're excited about life. They're positive about life. They shine in life. Maybe there is something to the Lion's Way, Kiltz's Lion's Way. Again, bacon, eggs, butter, beef. You can have Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, but not all the time. And some people can't do the milk products at all. Let's see. Where are you again tomorrow? Are tickets still available? You know, I don't know that answer. Let's see if I can get that for you. You should be able to go. Let's see what I got here. I got it here somewhere. Jake got it here. It's called. Get it for you guys here. Oh my gosh. Ooh, do I have it? Whoa. How did I get way up there? All right, let's see. It is called PCOS, Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome Conference in New York. It's at the 8000 Utopia Parkway, Jamaica, New York. About 50 to 75 people are checked in. I'm registered, and I'm there between 10 and 11. They're going to let me talk. They're going to ask questions. And some of the questions they're asking me are, what is PCOS and what is the criteria to be diagnosed with PCOS? And by the way, I think there's a male metabolic syndrome, PCOS also. We should just probably call this pre-diabetes, diabetes, metabolic syndrome. What are some symptoms of polycystic ovarian syndrome? What is the correlation between nutrition and PCOS, plant-caused ovarian sickness, is my bet. Knowing that PCOS is an endocrine disruptor, what are the steps to aid in regulating the hormones? See, I think the hormones imbalance is all secondary to inflammation caused by a plant-based lean meat diet. It's as simple as that. And then you get some liver damage from glycation. And basically, PCOS affects your mental health because it damages your brain. And there's a lot of depression, anxiety, fearfulness, worry. all sorts of things that shut you down. And look at Georgia Eade, by the way. She's a rock star when it comes to nutrition and keto and carnivore on mental health. And what are some techniques to help manage anxiety and depression, depressive symptoms? Go carnivore, fasting, faith, meditation, prayer, cold water work, and do some sunlight therapy. That's it. Michael Selly, work boots on, ready, nice, long walk. Awesome. Safel Jamela. Let's see. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz. If my LDL's high, what does that mean? I don't measure it. Cholesterol science is a snake oil trying to tell you that you are weak and meek, and it's wrong. I don't think that checking cholesterol or the HDLs, LDLs, and the triglycerides matter. It's fasting glucose and fasting insulin. But fasting means you have an empty gut. You haven't eaten for 3 to 5 days. 1 or 2 days of gut not eating is not fasting, because the likelihood you have a tremendous amount of plants that are fermenting and making alcohol, making you really sick, unfortunately. Skin dumping is my superpower now. LOL. Right on. Good morning from Odenton, Maryland. The Chelsea Gove. Well said. Thank you. Mary Ray, recently diagnosed with non-alcoholic fatty liver. Carnivore cures. Absolutely. Fasting and carnivore. You see, the function of the liver, write this down. The function of the liver is to make fat via amino acids, sugars, and insulin. Glycation is to excessive exposure of sugars, plant sugars, that's where they really come from, or lean meat, amino acids, by the way, and that damages the liver. And the function of the liver is to make and store fat out of amino acids, sugars via insulin. And so is there any wonder why we all have fatty liver disease? Well, it's simple, because what's our diet? Fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, lean meat, white lean meat, and no red meat. And it's a killer, but it is quite amazing. These stories are radical. It's Occam's razor says the simple answer is the one, and the simple answer is we be lions. And that is it, all through and through. And Tia's definitely a lion. And Gina, my ex-wife, oh my God. Good morning to all. Yeah, again, look at David Diamond on YouTube. Great stuff, Safel. For sure. Carnivore Life. Good morning. Kiltzy from Brazil. And Brazil has some amazing meats. And regenerative agriculture, bringing those animals back, the wild ones, I think are really important to do. I'm trying to get everyone's comments here. Apologize if I'm missing some of them. They go by so fast. George Elm, 199. Peaches, 988. Again, thank you. Carnivore Life from Brazil. All over the globe. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, share the words. I love listening and watching so many people out there on this same journey. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is not non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, because you're making alcohol in the gut, which is also damaging the hepatocytes for sure. Tomorrow, tickets, Deathly Seaweed. We'll put a note out there on Instagram. I'll have them put that note out there, but look up Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome Conference in New York City tomorrow in Jamaica, New York. That's it. From Idaho, Judy G, how you doing, my friend? Sorry you're here. Mark Brett, how you doing? Cutting out coffee from now on, as I feel it's the last little bit holding me back from full fat adaptation. We are always burning fat, by the way. You do not burn sugars or amino acids ever. The book by Les Brown is The Dare Matrix. The Dare Matrix. Another good one to listen to. I love listening to books because if I'm driving, walking, sometimes just meditating. Cornell, Italy, Los Angeles. Kiltz was born and raised in LA, kicked out of school in a gang, couldn't read, father in jail, best things, part of the failures and feedback to help me continue to move forward. And moving forward every single day is the critical key of life. That's it. Awesome. And again, check out drkiltz.com. We'll put the places I'll be at. I'm working to get out to Lisa Wiedemann's and I think Kelly Hogan's stuff. And I think Ken Berry's going to be there in October. Fat is the fuel for the Ferrari always. Eat the fat, suppress gut inflammation, suppresses systemic inflammation, makes you feel Fantastic. And by the way, if you simply stop by at the PCOS seminar, I think I'll be there. Let's see, what time does it start tomorrow morning? I'll be there early. And if you just want to come up and chat with Kiltzy and ask questions, let's see, it starts at 8:30 tomorrow morning, 8:30 to 4:30. I'll be there early, just walking around, checking out people, listening and learning. And I'm on a panel discussion between 10 and 11. And I'll be hanging around later for a great conversation of why keto carnivore kicks ass on everything else. And I know they say, oh no. Sandy Whitlock McDougall from Maine. Thanks a lot. Lisa Marie, good morning. Good morning. Dita, good morning to you. It's a great Friday morning in paradise. We'll see if I'm on. I don't think I'm going to be on tomorrow morning. We'll figure it out one way or another. Oni Uzowi, good morning. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz. Katie Parker, morning tribe. I've dumped coffee with caffeine this week, so the best week slots. I did a year plus no coffee, 0. I do a little bit of decaf now, little bit, minimize to maximize, and that's it. This best week, lots of headaches, but it needed to be done, but keeping the decaf now. That's okay. Again, eventually you'll be like, I don't need it. I enjoy it small amounts from time to time. And that's the game changer of this universe, right? When you let go of the addictions, only one addiction I have, to a fantastic life that I'm living. And I'm living it because I believe it. I've had failures and faults and troubles and challenges, trials and tribulations. The trail of the universe of creativity and growth. Right on. All right, let's see. We are September 8th, I think. Oh my God, this is a little bit Norman Vincent Peale. Positive thinking every damn day. Organize your difficulties and problems. Then you will have half the solutions. Half the solution. You will have half the solution, and the rest will come more surely and easily. I look at all of them with gratitude and kindness and love every single day. Let's see, Kula Cole. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz. 33 weeks today. Baby girl, successful FET after loss of fresh transfer. Thank you, God, and CNY Fertility. Share CNY Fertility with friends and family members. If you're hearing someone is suffering from any of these disorders and diseases, we can help you, by the way. And it's just a text away. And again, busy because we see so much disease. Polycystic ovarian syndrome. By the way, it's a metabolic, a pre-diabetic disorder. I think it's liver damage, and it's damage to the ovaries and the testicles. Rinka, let's see her. Good morning, Lewis Henry Mitchell, Kim Lynch. Good morning. A great day. Let's see. I'm reading the great book on earthing and grounding. Awesome recommendation. I'll check it out. Lewis Henry Mitchell. Thank you for that suggestion. What books are you reading that bring about positivity and learning something great and grand in your life? All right? Great and grand in your life. I put a ton of butter in my decaf. And Kim Lynch, how you doing? A great day in God's paradise. JG Carnivores. And again, we are lions through and through. You might say, well, wait a minute. Fruits and vegetables are so good for you, and red meat's bad. Well, it's bad because they want to keep you Baja lamb. They want to keep you sheep eating grass and grains and weak and meek. Now, who are they? It's you and I. I'm not blaming anyone else for our troubles. I take full responsibility of the fact that as a lion, I chose to eat grass and grains, and I gave up the meat. But then I stopped eating the grass and grains, and all I eat is red meat, fatty red meat. Oh my God, I should have videoed it last night. Coffee. Well, coffee is a plant antigen, and it's got toxic chemicals in there if you drink it too much. So it probably isn't great. Think and Grow Rich. That's a really good one. Napoleon Hill. Love his stuff. Let's see. Gatekeeper. Dr. Ken. Fasting cure hemorrhoids. I went carnivore and fasting, and my hemorrhoids went away 13 years ago. It's to me, it's the get rid of the fruits and vegetables, and you must eat fatty meat to be the fantastic human being you are, Gatekeeper. Hemorrhoids gone, bowel bleeding gone. Done. Doctors, see you later. Gatekeeper, do your thoughts on the novel Brave New World by Huxley, 1952. It's like 1984, but more indicative of today's society. In the book, humans are made, not born, and fed grains, not meat. That's the same thing. Look at, where was it? Soylent Green basically gave us the leftovers right on. We are the masters of the universe, and you are the master maker of your life. And if you failed at anything in life, feedback, it says, okay, how do I move this, change it, grow it? And rather than, see, you think failure is bad, but it's badass. I failed, but I kept at it, moved forward. If I failed, I moved a little to the right, a little to the left, up and down, but I always went forward. Thank you. Morning from Kansas, Holly K, 21121. Thank you. Pablo Garcia Troncos. Again, thanks for stopping in for the minute and the hour of power. The 5 to 6 a.m. Monday through Saturday, and Monday through Friday, some Saturdays, Sundays at 10 a.m. I will be there, and be there or be square, as they say. Kim Shirono from Australia, my good friends all around the globe. Again, we're learning together. And you may think this thing called the Lion's Way or carnivore is crazy. It is. Lev's from, let's see where we got here. Lev's Barbershop, 10, morning from West Yorkshire, England. I got to come over there and get a cut. I do my own cuts, by the way. And but barbers are great, and it's camaraderie. We need the man, the male spots. The barbershop is a great place for sure. Get a good shave, and a great barber is always good. Gatekeeper, do you haven't heard of that biolab in Germany that has made machines that birth babies, and it looks exactly like the Matrix scene? I believe it. They're working to do that, but I think we got to stop that shit. It just doesn't make any sense. Meat healed the 66-year young lady, young as can be. Holly Kiltz is 67 years young. I'm getting younger every day, and you see all of these carnivores. They shine. They stop having hemorrhoids or the bowel bleeding, and they poop maybe a couple times a week. And Alzheimer is caused by plant-based, low animal fat diet. Absolutely. It's Zic PRZ90. Does Alzheimer reverse able bodied nutrition? Absolutely. Listen, carnivore is the way. Keto's okay. Fruit, fiber, vegetables is deadly for humanity. And there's a lot of really great, smart people that keep eating salad and like, why? Called Nature's Toilet Paper. Nature's Toilet Paper. Zark coded Jokic. God, do I get it close? Yes. We are in the Matrix. Red pill, blue pill. Which one do you take? Kansas, New Hampshire. Let's see. I'm glad you are here. I heard you say your name. Good. And so many great people, by the way, just stop it in 1 minute, 5 minutes, or the hour of power. To my truckers, delivery people, janitors, the cleanup crew, the open it up crew, the delivering crew, pilots, those people that are helping get the planes ready, the mechanics, the groundsmen, all of it. Then Jim Matter. How you doing? Sandy Seyfried, good morning, great day. Don't forget to look at Thomas Seyfried's book, Cancer is a Metabolic Disorder. And we'll get Thomas Seyfried on pretty soon. I've seen him on Chafee and some others. I've spoken to him before. Great, amazing stuff. But I'm betting we have the metabolic science wrong. I'm betting PCOS and metabolic syndrome and insulin resistance is simply damage to the liver hepatocytes. Rhode Island, Osiris Gonzalez, Sheila MQ, Austin, Texas. Thanks a lot for stopping in. We got the Mighty Tribe, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Again, thank you. I got up a little slow today. Let's see. Every day is God's work. Every day. Plan on making birthing licenses by the year. Yeah, I know it's kind of crazy, right? You're trying. So, see, we need to get back to the wild way. The wild way, when you start eating fatty meat, liver, organ meats, the glandulars, the bone marrow, the bone broth, and you stop eating the plants, you convert back to the wild way. And the wild way is the control way. The Mongols, the Vikings, the barbarians, they were the wild way. Meals a day, 1 meal a day, a ranging bull. How many meals a day? 1 meal a day is what I recommend. at night, the very best way. You can have a snack or two, a steak. I do fatty ribeye steak. That's it. Ken Brimmer, thank you, Lord God, creator for the day from Minnetonka, Minnesota. Let's see, Chelsea Gore. I'm a Canadian flight attendant. Yes, I meant to mention the flight attendants. Your flight attendants they are not paid if the aircraft is not in motion. Modern day slave labor, but we love serving our passengers. Love the amazing flight attendants taking care of all of us. And my good friend Grant is going to go work for Spirit Airlines. He was my co-pilot, so I got to find a new co-pilot to fly with Kiltz in his Citation Mustang. I'm single pilot rated, and but I always fly with a co-pilot. Just always good to be with we have co-pilots. We're all co-pilots, and we're flight attendants, life attendants. That's what we need, Chelsea. I need a life attendant. Supplements, Mary Ray. I think the organ meats and the liver supplements are good. You don't need them. If you eat the liver, you eat the organ meats, the glandulars, but I think they're good. We do sell a molecular fertility plant-based supplements, but my bet is that eat the fatty meat, go carnivore, ketovore. Great. Linda, George is 84 MD. I give my children to school. They'll get to the point where they don't need anything, right? Give them steak, might not always be practical. Cheese, fruit, nope. Beef jerky, dried meat, pemmican is great. Lots of great stuff. But you'll get to a point where they eat their one meal at night and they feel great. They have bacon, eggs, butter, beef in the morning, and they have the same thing at night. You see, we're addicting our children to eat three to 6 meals a day when they only need one or less. That's the craziness. Right on. Canadian pilots might strike. It's not a good situation up here, so send us your positivity. Chelsea, I am. I occasionally fly into Billy Bishop Airport or Montreal. Great places. I got some work up there, too. I love Canadians. But Chelsea, thank you so much. Yeah, we're praying for positivity and everyone just working it out. Francis, good morning. Gatekeeper again. Do you have our military drill 1984 USA did a scenario putting citizens in labor camps and installing martial law. I think that's what we're living already. Favorite animal fat. It comes from ribeye steak. That's my favorite. But I do love pork belly also. Stardust Kiltz cups are for rock. Yeah. You could get Kiltz's cups on Dr.Kiltz.com. We may be getting them on Amazon. They're handmade by Kiltzy, and they're all unique and different, just like you. Different sizes and shapes and colors. That's the way. And whatever your size, shape, age, weight, gender is, colors, whatever it is. What did I miss? Political. You're perfect and amazing. And when you begin to look at all humanity that way, even if they're like chastising you, you're just like, oh, I love you. Thank you. You're right. I love you. Thank you. You're right. Gatekeeper, they're screwing us up. But this is why we see. I don't argue with pigs because they like mud. Currently, I don't love mud, but I probably should just bask in the mud, the sun in the mud, right? That's it. 5 eat products during the week: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. Occasionally, Kiltz's ice cream. That's Kiltz's meals. And again, any of those things, but I see keep it narrow as an arrow. Although we're coming out with our new babies book. Babies Basic is coming out. Can you imagine what our primary method is, right? And then our Keto for Fertility cookbook, another great place to go. Keto for Fertility cookbook. And keto is kick-ass amazing. And if you have PCOS, keto carnivore, that's the way. You got to look at Marie Emmerich's stuff and Kiltz and Emmerich's book. I should be down there probably bringing some books for those that want to buy some at the PCOS event in Jamaica, New York. I think that's where it is. Dubai, Sadiqas, good morning to you. Got high five you, my friend. Fist bump, all those things. Conference going to be live. I don't think so. They should do that. The more and more they do that, the better. Live at 5. Pilots Mike Strike. Chelsea, I'm praying for them. Just saying, everyone, let's work this out. That's what we want to do. How will mankind live if these demons succeed in outlawing meat and private property? Well, we are the wild ones. We will maintain and eat the meat, and we will be the wild ones. That's it. We're off the grid. Sandy Seyfried, good morning from Bancroft, Ontario. Juju Berry, hey, Esther, depleting deuterium. And look at Laszlo Boros's work on deuterium depletion. And it's so important, so amazing. And basically, most people don't know that they burn fat for energy. That is it. You don't become fat adapted. You get rid of the toxic plants and lean meat because you're always making and burning fat. Done. Right? If you're losing weight, that means you're burning more than you're making or storing. That's really it. But we make metabolic water when you break down fatty acids to ATP, CO2, and H2O. That's it. So simple. Esther, thank you. Fred Montanez, good morning to you. Dr. Dodd, Defense Doctrine 2019 stated on page 235, USA will use nukes. I know it's kind of crazy and all this stuff, but I don't read that shit. Paul Warburg, who owns 6% of the New York Federal Reserve Bank, stated 53 in front of Congress, we will have one world government. The only question is whether this comes by conquest or consent or conquest. Yeah, it's all working for that. But essentially, there's only one master of your life, and that's you. No matter what they do, you own you. You own your thoughts. See, that's the beauty of, in my opinion, JC. He knew the way. Give me your fears and worries and faith. Don't allow them to take on your mind. You are the mind master of the universe. So I don't believe it. Gatekeeper again. Thomas Kalin, good day from Norway. By BV, let's see, what do you think of eating raw red meat? Oh, that's what I eat the most. It's rock and raw, red and raw. That's it. That is it every day. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. Kick-ass, amazing. I give up, can never get questions answered here. Floor and pedal. By the way, there's a question button for the Instagram people. If you put your question on the Instagram button, then you'll get your questions. They go by so fast. Kiltzy's not that good yet. Our Ancestors Foods, thank you. Let me see here. Flower and Petal, is that it? Our Ancestors. Let me see if I can find you, by the way. Sorry if I missed you, by the way. Lucy, how you doing? Blunt tubes every day. Okay, any recommendations if you're had a gallbladder removed and can't digest fats? You still have bile, Florin Petal, for sure. You still make bile in the liver that's dumped in the GI tract, and you have pancreatic enzymes for sure that break down lipids. So you can still eat the fat. You need to heal the glycocalyx of the bowels and get your liver, and by fatty meat and fasting, your liver will heal. Right on. Raw ground beef, dip bite-sized balls in coarse salt. Oh, I love it. And butter. I do blue cheese butter. Love it. Amazing. I put it in a saucepan and I whisk it and then emulsify it really nice. And if you want to throw an egg in there, just the yolk, rock solid. That's it. It's like a hollandaise sauce. I love poached eggs. Amy, what we got? All right, we got let's see, we got Osiris Gonzalez, Claire Dixon, Christina Wells, Kim Sharono, Sheila MQ, Katie Parker, Brad Blackman, Chelsea Gore, Carol Lohman, let's see, April Schoner, Char C, Clark Peacock, Amy Perrin, Ken Brimmer, Elizabeth Beckman, Roberta Brown, Lewis Henry Mitchell, and Hans Schmidt. Thank you so much for stopping in the Mighty Tribe. I appreciate everyone for sure. And if I missed your questions, comments, or even just to give you a high five, a fist bump, or one of those things, please forgive me. Max Gerlson, coffee enema to detox the liver. I don't think you need that. Fasting is lasting. And the liver is damaged based on a plant-based lean meat diet. That's simply it. If you fast and you eat fatty meat, the best. Being a carnivore increased libido. Absolutely. You see, male and female libido was damaged based on a plant-based diet. Plants chelate and they glycate, and they damage your testicles, your ovaries, your vagina, and your penis. These are glycated. And again, the skin is glycated, the nerves are glycated, the neuropathies are all happening. And endometriosis and diverticulosis and diverticulitis is all caused by plant-based lean meat diet. Hans Schmidt, how you doing from Ithaca? Canadian pilots, we're going to support them. Your ME time every day, it does a body good. The me time. Me is the master of the universe and have faith in God every day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day, today, and every day. Okay, a little bit from Barbara Glanz, Benjamin Disraeli. The greatest good you can do for another is not just to share your riches, but to reveal to him his own. Money doesn't matter. It's the master mission in the mind. Carnivore help Alzheimer's. Absolutely. Again, Alzheimer's, dementia, depression, anxiety is a plant-based lean meat diet. You've been duped by the dictators that want to keep you weak and meek, domesticated. Done with that, right? Sadiqa's 30 days of SWS. I got leg rashes. SWS, not sure. Where are you going with that? I just need a little bit more info on that. JG, eat beef to help eliminate cow farts and reduce climate change. Do your part. Eat the meat. Be the master. Eat the mush. Weak and meek. Sorry. Hans, Ken Brimmer, Chelsea Gore, thank you again for your comments. I appreciate all of them. Let's see. Do we have any cues? Again, if you want to get your cues on the Instagram, there's a question button. Just type it in and Kiltzy will get there. Promise. If I don't, I'm working on it. Karina Johansson, good morning. A great day in God's paradise. Thank you for stopping in. FD, good morning to you. And let's see, I've got YouTube, Facebook, I got my Instagrams, and I got my Mighty Tribe. And become a member of the Mighty Tribe, Mondays at 7:30. For some reason, the last 2 weeks, because of a holiday and travel, but we're always, always there, one way or another. One way or another. I'm going to get you one way or another. Miss Sin, thank you for stopping in. Michael Sully, have serious fun in the sun today. Celebrate the alive category. Again, if you find yourself complaining about anything in life, just take a moment and say, wait a minute, I'm alive. I could have either never been born, who knows, or maybe you're not. But I say you're born every day. And ultimately, life is beautiful and amazing. And you have to have faith in God and see God in everything. And God's always gifting you feedback. It's called failures or setbacks, right on. Forward on, my friends, every single day. And what are you reading? What are you listening? What are you watching? And what are you inspired by? Kiltz talks a lot about the glycocalyx and the glycobiome. This book is open source online through Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory Press. Amazing. Most people don't know that the glycobiome is the barcode that says who and what you are and lets things in and keeps things out. But you have damage to the glycobiome due to a plant-based, high-sugar, lean meat diet. And by the way, proteins break down amino acids, and amino acids convert to sugars, which are basically glycating. Look up protein poisoning. You'll be like, shit, whoa, they're lying to me. The lions are lying to you and keep you weak and meek, diseased and dumb. Serious fun in the sun. I have live category. Beef tallow again. Like, that's the best. Patty Boone, good morning. Chronic super fast transit time through the gut diarrhea. Never found a base cause. 10 weeks carnivore, fixed bulk, but transit time, same. Give it patience, eat less food, be the mighty master. I have poop maybe 1 to 3 times a week, sometimes not at all. I just wait for it to show up and it says, oop, you better have a place to let that out. And the bowel bleeding and the bloating is all gone. But carnivore cures where plants hindered and killed us all. Right on. All right, so questions. Okie 40, would you talk more about Alzheimer's diet? How to get a person to eat carnivore? Well, again, the more and more we all do it and be the examples, people will show up and go like, whoa. Let's see, fulvic and humic do we need? I don't know what fulvic and humic, no. Fatty meat, salt water. I call it the baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. That's the way. Eat one meal a day. If you want a snack or two, okay. And a little bit of coffee or tea from time to time. And don't forget a little bit of Kiltz's ice cream from time to time. The base cause of all damage and disease is 3 to 6, mostly plant-based lean meat diets. Low fat is deadly. See, fat inhibits the microbes in the gut, which inhibits the microbes everywhere. Spontaneous bacterial peritonitis, secondary to plant-based lean meat diet. Lean meat is deadly. That's why you got to eat the pork belly, the beef belly, the lamb belly. Eat the fat, be fit. That's the amazing thing. Again, the diarrhea, it'll cure, it'll heal, but fasting is lasting. And if you're fat, that is the fuel for the Ferrari. That's it. Consume fish, water. Watermelon. Very rarely. I don't like fish. It stinks. Very rarely. I do some oysters sometimes, some lobster, dipped in butter. Carnivore Life, JG, awesome. Just made beef tallow, lard, ghee. But I go right for the fatty meat, and I eat it right off the steak, and I love the raw stuff. ADEK from beef kidney suet loaded with vitamins, all the fat in your body. And by the way, the retroperitoneal, the perirenal, fat in your body is the adipose tissue, which is critical building blocks for a healthy life. Eat the fat, and you will be fit as ever. And my bet is those PCOS people, the men and women that get polycystic ovarian syndrome, but it's plant-caused ovarian and testicular damage. That's all it is. But ADEK, absolutely. But all the minerals and vitamins, all of them are in the adipose tissue. All the minerals and vitamins, the building blocks, all of the sugars, the amino acids, and the fatty acids are in there. They're critical for your health and wellness. And remember, metabolic water, when you break down fats, because you don't break down sugars energy, glucose is not the metabolic energy for the mitochondria. No way. If the mitochondria are damaged and dead and the cell doesn't die, it converts to a cancer cell. It's able to use the glucose that's circulating around in your high glucose environment in the cytoplasm to some ATP, but the cells are like, what are you guys doing to me? We got to get out of here. We got to get out of this place, move on. That's called cancer. Cancer is caused by a plant-based lean meat diet done. And red meat is the master's meal. Red meat, master's meal. Great day, Geekkeeper. Sorry for being a Debbie Downer, but you have the ability to alert the people we must resist mentally and spiritually, and if necessary, be by force if it comes to it. You choose the force you have, but the force in the mind is through faith in God. And again, we're the gods, and we can stand strong. I agree with you, by the way, but that means we resist the change. We be the change we want to see in others. Be that example, and the universe will change for sure. That's it. Lee, good morning to everyone, and God bless you all. The mind is the master, and have faith in God. To me, Jesus Christ, who was a Jew, a Christian, and a Muslim. Whoa, read his words. Jessica Chapman, Kiltz is there, a BMI limit for IVF, not at CNY Fertility, and we're working at all of our locations, improve their way to take care of all men and women of any size, shape, age, weight, gender, everyone. That's it. All right. Again, thanks to the CNY Fertility members who stop in. I appreciate you. Some good. Where are you again tomorrow? Still in Deathly Seaweed. You can text Kiltzy 315-416-9872, and I'll send you a link to the PCOS Lodge. BMI, no BMI limits. Alexandra, Nikki Douglas, how you doing, my friend? God bless you. Jessica Chapman, no BMI limits. JG, eat beef, fart less, feel better, thrive. It's simple. Fatty meat, salt water, one meal a day, and have faith all the way. And give it up to God all the time. Papillon, Nebraska, 73 years young. Rick Nelson, 3 weeks on carnivore. Is it okay to add a bit of cheese? And if it's so, yeah, I do blue cheese, a little Parmesan. That's what I like. I do some sour cream, cream cheese, but mostly I do either Reggiano or blue cheese or Gorgonzola. I love those, Rich. And again, 73 years young. We are rock stars. The lions lead, the sheep be the feed. It's a game changer, game changer. Cordelia, good morning. Why does my doc want me on a maximum 12-hour fast for all glucose and lipid panels? Dumb. You see, your body makes all the sugars it needs. You never have to eat You never have to eat a plant, and you shouldn't eat but once a day, in my opinion. Now, we do from time to time, but one meal a day or less is the rock star way. And there are a lot of domesticated humans out there that listen to the diatribe of the dictators that stay weak and meek by eating plants and eating 3 to 6 meals a day. If you really want to know the numbers, I went on a 5-day fast. My sugar level was 52 after 4 days of nothing. No coffee, just salt water. That was it. We're going to do another one. Should we do it? We're going to do another one in January, but maybe we'll get a 3-day fast coming up here next week. Cheese is good. Try to find raw cheese if you can. Only cheese with simple ingredients. That is really it. Be careful. And get to know your cheesemaker, your farmer. I do butter. So butter is the best cheese. Butter is cheese. That's it. Let's see, JG, you got those things out there. Thank you. Aldis carries a nice variety. Thank you, Aldis. Again, where are you guys finding stuff? And don't forget the mighty tribe, the mighty mission of life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. MT Gee, Dr. Kiltz, do you like to listen to any particular audiobooks? I've got about 100,000 audiobooks. Always positive stories, The Alchemist, Think and Grow Rich, Man's Search for Meaning. But I've got a list of books on my website of many of the books that I've listened to or I've read directly. I do them all. And, it's just Pure White, a Neville collection. The proof is in the plants. The Art of Work. Let's see. Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. I love history, ancient Japan. The Fifth Agreement, the Four Agreements, the Mastery of Love, Discipline is Destiny, the Three Magic Words. Oh my gosh, As a Man Thinketh, the Ultimate Bob Proctor Library. Let's see, Psalms 91, His Secret Place, His Shadow, The Vegetarian Myth by Lyra Keith. Oh, and 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson. The Biology of Belief by Bruce Lipton. Just a few of those. All right, it's getting close to Kiltzy's Hour Power. Paul Anthony, my friend. Good morning. Like to do a fast in a group. Okay, we'll do should we get ready for at least a 3-day fast next week? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? I think that would be good. Let's see. JG, I'm amazed how much less I get sunburn on the carnivore. You see, sunburn is due to an interaction between the plants and sunlight. There's a lot of people who have tetracycline causes a lot of burns on the skin because it causes photosensitivity. That's what sunburn really is. It's photosensitivity. So you're actually, when you stop eating plants, and coffee is a plant product. I do minimize now, but I used to do a lot. I've been off for a year plus, and I'm on a little bit of decaf now. That's it. A little bit, lots of butter. August challenge. I've got skin rashes on leg skins. They'll cure up. It'll cure. Fatty meat, salt water, and more fasting, and be patient. And you may be getting a little contamination from the wrong proteins from the meat, the wrong meat. Chicken meat I don't touch. Beef helps with hyaluronic acid. Absolutely, JG. Gatekeeper. Any medical schools that don't require vaccines? I don't. There are too many vaccines out there, but you'll make your choice of whether to do some or not. I don't decide that. Right on. Let's see. Leon. Sorry, I'm a 33-year young male. I have some Viagra. Let's see. Viagra. I will not make me infertile. I use sometimes Viagra. I think you'd be fine, but go carnivore, Leon. You don't need any of that shit. You don't need Viagra. You don't need any of it. Let's see. Why when I eat liver, I get colon problems, flare-ups. Is it cooked and where's it at? What's it from? I don't do a lot of liver, by the way. I often will grind up the meat with the liver in it. That makes it better. Free as a finished. Let's see here. Fell off the wagon. Free as a bird. 55. Wagon like crap. Getting grass-fed and finished meat now. Again, I don't know that matters so much. A little bit of rice and potato from time to time with a lot of fat, but minimized to maximize, because the simple sugars converted to fat fast in the liver. The complex sugars ferment in the gut, and that is deadly for all of us. That's it. Gallbladder. Don't need a gallbladder. You don't need it, but all the gallbladder and appendix problems
and all the obesity problems are secondary to plant-based lean meat diet. Eat the fatty meat, eat less frequently. Your brain will then be able to tackle and take care of all of the failures and problems in your life. You see, when you go carnivore, and look at Kiltz's book, Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore. Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore. Look at Carnivore Cures, or Keto Patches Patchwork. The masses do keto and the masters do carnivore. Are you the master or are you part of the masses? I know these ideas are really radical, aren't they? You don't need a gallbladder. Love the nutty flavor of the blue cheese. I love it. I do the butter and blue cheese, and I wisp it up, and you even add a couple of yolks of egg. Oh my God, amazing. Ria Altamura, good morning, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Let's see, grateful that my mind is now clear from constant food chatter. Again, also, menu planning is so easy. Listen, Ray, I'm dumb. Kiltz is dumb. What does he eat? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and salt. Dumb. Last night I had ribeye steak from Snake River Farms and a couple of eggs, and I did have a couple scoops of Kiltz's ice cream with some little bit of Malden and Redmond sea salt, and then what else did I do? Ooh, a little bit of cream. Amazing. Listen, Rhea, share the story. My parents are from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. I'm going to get down to Brooklyn tomorrow, New York, for a polycystic ovarian syndrome meetup. And if you come by, visit Kiltzy, I'll be there to share some thoughts and ideas. Happy Friday, Punish 1871, FD. Good day, my friends. Getting close. JG, good morning. Quart size carnivore. Good morning from Arizona. And my good friend, Alan Glover, is in Phoenix, and we got to work on getting a CNY Fertility Phoenix. And we're working for community-created CNY fertility rather than the suits. Reverse my PCOS with carnivore, the carnivore lioness. I need just a little comment on that because I'm going to give my talk, and and there's a nutritionist on the panel, and she's like, well, I don't do that. I'm like, I know you don't. You're killing people. I'm not going to tell her that, though, am I? All right, from Arizona, Gatekeeper. I'm on my second week fast, going on 3. Is it okay to go 4 months? It depends on how much you're carrying, lifting and biking 24. Sure, you can. It's not necessary to go 4 months without eating food, but you can do that. Simi, Australia Doc, let's see, free as a bird. I'll come down there. For sure, I got to come visit my good friends down there, Anthony Chafee, let's see, Gary Fetke, El Marie. Good morning. Seem to have caught something. Feels like a head cold. Looks like I'm fasting today to get rid of it. Yeah, and you can try a little bit of tea with honey, by the way, a little lemon. That's okay. Hot water and lemon's good, but fasting is lasting. And don't forget the bone broth. The bone broth is really good. My daughter needs to take the bone broth to heal up. Let's see, COVID-19, not the cold. Listen, there are plenty. I don't label it COVID-19 ever. If I'm feeling something, I'm saying, hey, I'm living with the virus, and he loves me, she loves me, it loves me, but I'm kicking its ass. Label it, you enable it. I've never had COVID-19. You know how I know? I've never tested, will never test. I don't test for any disease. I just feel smart and wonderful every single awesome and amazing day. All right, a couple more questions. Let's make sure I get to these before I sign off. Would you talk more about Alzheimer's? Alzheimer's is caused by inflammation of the brains, the neurons, a plant-based lean meat diet. Plant-based lean meat diet means you're eating only sugar. And by the way, sugars come from amino acids. I know, right on. Let's see, how many days to fast? I think a 5 to 7 day fast is good a couple times a year. 2 to 3 day fast a couple times a month is really good. That's from Bay Ridge, nice, 75th Street. I think my parents were from 79th Street. My mother and father lived next door to each other. My mother said, I'd never date that guy. And then they both died at 93, about, oh my God, 6-7 years ago. Amazing. They had troubles, lots of troubles, but they had faith in God, and they kept on working them out by the inside work. See, this life is an inside job. You're thinking, you look around, you think life is shitty. My friends, life is amazing, freaking amazing. Heavy metals. I lift heavy metals lots. There's some metal here and also some rubber. All right. Michael Kelly, great work, everyone. Have a great day. Have an awesome, amazing day, my friends. Again, what are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you reading? What are you immersing your beautiful, amazing life? And Alzheimer's, dementia, we're feeding our parents, our grandparents, our brothers and sisters around the globe. The reason there's so much disease is because they're telling us a plant-based lean meat diet is healthy. It is fucking deadly for us. Sorry for my language. You're listening, aren't you? Again, look at Jordan Peterson, Michaela Peterson. Look at Ken Berry, Anthony Chafee, Bella Ma, Kelly Hogan, Lisa Wiedemann. So many amazing people out there sharing the way. We are the rock stars of life, and get out there and be the rock star of your life. Absolutely. Carnivore, Big Dog TV, meal 4 eggs, 1 ribeye, start the day every day. Sally Cleveland, already thin, but on carnivore, he's losing more, add more fatty meat. Add more fatty meat and add Kiltz's ice cream. That's it. Again, my bet is we're probably, our liver is where the fat is made from insulin and amino acids and sugars. Love you. Okie 40. Love you, my friend. Have an awesome day. Awesome, amazing day. Carnivore, add the fatty meats. We don't eat enough fat. Twice the fat. Remember, fat is twice the calories, amino acids, or sugars. That's it. Eliminate the flu by using flu or for COVID. Yeah, whatever. JG, thank you. When I was younger, I could eat anything. Now, after 2 rounds of antibiotics, I can now only eat meat, no dairy. Fasting is lasting. Eat more fatty meat and stop thinking so much. I do bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, 1 meal a day in general. Let's see. And it's not, yeah, I don't test. Listen, I don't test well. The kick Kiltz out. Have an awesome weekend, my friend Anthony. Thank you, my friends. I'll see you guys on Sunday. I don't think I'm going to be on live tomorrow, but I'll be on live at 10 a.m. Sunday. I might go 10 to noon, a little extra time, answer more questions. It's the Fertile Fireside Chat. Talk a lot about fertility, but Kiltz always melds in the Keto Carnivore. And Godspeed, Dr. Pray you accept Jesus Christ. Jesus is the master of the universe in his words and way. But Jesus is us. We're the goddesses and the gods. Whether you're Buddhist, atheist, agnostic, spiritualist, Muslim, wherever you are, faith in God, and God is all of us. That's it, for sure. Have a great day. Friday, my carnivore is awesome. Thank you, JG. Nancy K, St. Louis. Have a great day, Nancy. Let's see. Tests are, I don't do the tests. My only test is my imagination. You see, you can get through anything by your imagination. Jesus is the way and the day. I love his words. Give me your fears and worries, have faith. Stand still and know that I'm God. That's all you need. Right on. Where are you tomorrow for the Picos? Alexander, there's a polycystic ovarian syndrome in Jamaica, New York. I'll be there like 8:30 till 4. I'll be hanging around. I got to leave, I think, about noon or 1 o'clock. Dan's Carnivore Ship. Have an awesome weekend, my friends. Co-create happiness. Dr. Kiltz, everyone, have a great day. Again, we're a keto carnivore community for positivity, love, kindness, generosity. Whether you're vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarian, or whether you're an atheist, theist, or you're the middle of the road, it doesn't matter. All are welcome here every single day. JC, the way, every day. Let's see, Pete, Doris, living with PTSD. It hasn't been easy. Answer is your question, the difference between PTSD and other mental illnesses. Again, all of it is caused, Peter Doris, PTSD is caused by a plant-based lean meat diet and believing you need a drug. You don't. Drugs and microdosing is deadly for us. And even the mushrooms are deadly. You're growing mushrooms in your body and your brain. Don't do it. Post-traumatic stress disorder, my God, you got to look at all the failures and the problems as God's gift to creation and growth. That's what you got to do. Again, the microdosing is deadly. It's another drug that keeps you drugged out. And the salespeople that are trying to keep you on marijuana, heroin, cocaine, do not do it, my friends. Gatekeeper, seeing as I have to get vaccinated, can I volunteer work for you? You're volunteering right now, Gatekeeper. But listen, I've had the vaccine. I'm not like running around. If I want to work at the hospital, I got to get the vaccine. I've done it. I don't worry about it. I don't think, oh my God, it's killing us all. Listen, the thought of the killing us all is the thought is the killing us all. That's it. Made my day. Have a great day, my brothers and sisters all around the globe. And remember, PTSD, ADHD, OCD, depression, dyslexia caused by a plant-based lean meat diet. Get rid of them. The microbes in the gut will stop growing. If you eat fatty meat, you will feel fantastic. You are the game changer of the universe. Have a great day, my friends, and check out Dr. Kiltz and Carnivore Conversations. Thanks, Malcolm, for helping this morning.